Are you a young skinny guy looking to get absolutely jacked? Then this is the video for you. In this video I'll be talking about mostly for young people, but this can also apply to somebody older of course. But this is basically a video about, how to start off as a skinny guy. I've been in the same boat, so don't feel like you're alone, because this has happened to me as well. I mean, of course, I went from skinny guy to becoming pretty jacked. I can put a picture on the screen right now to as a representation of how it looked like about 3 years ago from today. And as you can see, I was very, I would say I was skinny fat, the worst type. It was not very great. I was skinny and I was kind of fat at the same time, so I didn't really have abs. I was very sad, not very motivated to do anything. I was playing video games all day long. But I changed. I decided to actually put some effort into working out, and I began doing mostly calisthenics, and that's what I'm going to be starting off to talk about in this video for people that are young or beginners. Because going right into the gym, yes, it obviously could benefit you, but it's honestly, I would say, working out at home for like 3 months. Start working out at home, because get used to the body weight exercises, the really easy stuff. Once you are able to do them pretty well, the normal body weight exercises, and definitely move over to the gym. But I would recommend starting off, being at home and doing push-ups, pull-ups, get a pull-up bar, maybe some dips if you can find if you can find 2 bars so you can do dips with. Even if you have dumbbells at home, use them, because now your body is at the weakest, right? And if you go straight into the gym, you will probably feel a bit like discouraged, like, damn, what am I doing here? I'm looking at all these big guys, and you will feel kind of, insecure, which is normal. It happened to me as well. I felt pretty insecure as well when I first went to the gym, but thankfully I actually decided to start doing calisthenics before I even went into the gym. So I built up my body just slightly, nothing crazy, but I built up my body a little bit. And then after that, I decided to hop into the gym, and that's when I was more comfortable in the gym, because I'd made more progress. But if you really want to, if you want to so badly just to start going to the gym and skip the calisthenics and like push-ups and whatever, the basic exercises, then just skip it. It's not like you don't have to, of course, but I recommend it, because you need to get used to your own body, If you never worked out, probably maybe do some push-ups here and there at home. That's about it. And you're looking to start growing, you need to get used to your body and understand how it works. And that is a good way of starting out, by just doing some basic calisthenics. And that should get you pretty far for 3 months, honestly. It honestly is quite a big difference from going from nothing to working out every few days, like 5 times a week. Actually, maybe not 5 times. You don't need to work out that many times a week at the beginning, because then you will make gains either way. You'll make gains either way, and you will have to recover a lot. So that's definitely one thing I have to say. You have to, recover a lot. When you're this skinny and you're doing some kind of exercise, it will help you. You're not gonna be able to be like me, going to the gym 7 times a week, 6 times a week, around there, because I have to make gains some kind of way, and I have to go often. Basically what I'm saying is, the bigger you get, the more you have to, the more work and the more enthusiasm, I think is the word, you have to put in to actually make some solid gains. And for people that are skinny, you don't need to do much to actually grow some muscle. You can just do, let's say 100 push-ups, 100 dips, maybe some ab crunches as well. Basic stuff, and that will get you pretty far for a whole month, if you also, of course, have a good diet. And I'll get to that in a minute. But for now, I'm gonna talk more about, don't work out too much. Just have a balanced, have a balanced workout routine. Don't work out too much in the gym. If you're gonna go immediately to the gym, then I definitely recommend a full body split, because, like I said, you don't need that much stimulation on your muscles to actually grow them. So when you're beginning with a full body workouts, will get you further than working out certain muscle groups for the whole week, because then you're spending the whole week at the gym. And when you're beginning, you'll probably not do the exercise perfectly, and you will feel it somewhere else where you shouldn't be feeling it. So that's why doing a full body workout, you will feel the whole body. You can work out your whole body, Like, let's say around three times a week, you should be doing this full body workout. And you can find a bunch of courses, or not courses, but like programs online. I don't have any, unfortunately, because I've never done that before. I've never actually went into full body workouts. I've always done separate days for like certain muscle groups, so I don't have a specific program for you exactly. But you can definitely find a bunch of them online for a few bucks. I don't think they're that expensive. I feel like people are getting really generous with the prices nowadays with programs. So I definitely think you can find some cheap program that you can use for full body. But even that, it's pretty simple to like understand. You have to do full body workouts, right? Full body, the whole body you have to work out, and simple as that, right? So I think we should get to the diet now. The diet is also pretty important, of course. The diet is really important, and the better you eat, the more gains you'll make, of course. And I would recommend eating from, you should be eating like 4 meals a day, 5 meals a day, I would say. And there should be good meals with some kind of protein in the meal. Not too much protein, but a little bit of protein. And some rice, of course, and vegetables, also very important to get your greens. So that's what I would recommend. And you can, for my diet, for my cutting diet, because you shouldn't bulk like super hard and eat like McDonald's and Burger King, all that kind of stuff. You definitely shouldn't do that to begin with, because then you'll get a lot of fat, which you still need, of course. If you're really skinny, you don't need fat, but you will get that fat from. Oh, actually, but to be fair, you're allowed. I mean, you can do it sometimes. I'm not saying you can't do it at all, because it's gonna be difficult for you to get on a diet and do it perfectly. So definitely put in, a bit of junk food if that's your normal diet. Put in a little bit of junk food. It won't hurt too much. It will honestly help a little bit, because you do need more fat in your body if you're really skinny. So getting the fat from McDonald's and whatnot, the unhealthy junk food, is not the most terrible idea ever, because you're either way gonna eat some clean food as well and drink a lot of water as well. A lot of water. I would recommend a gallon a day. That's around 4 or 5 liters every day. And I know that seems a lot, but you will definitely have to piss like almost every hour. But it will definitely help your skin and help it's just good for your body, to drink a lot of water, especially now when you're putting in so much effort into your diet. So definitely recommend just eating a little bit of junk food if you're still doing that, and eating a few meals a day that are clean, and with like chicken or salmon or some kind of fish for some protein, and some rice with some vegetables. Or if you don't like that very much, then you could try different combos. Personally, for me, I enjoy eating very clean food regularly. That's something I've just adapted to with my body, and I'm very happy I have, because that means I can eat clean almost all the time, and I feel amazing, and I don't feel like I have to eat junk food. Of course, I do eat chocolate and like some sweets here and there, because it won't hurt that much. If you eat 90% perfectly, you won't have to worry about those 10%. Eat those 10%, those like one meal every 2 days, or one meal every some here and there. It won't hurt you too much. It won't be too much of a. It won't damage your physique, or whatever you want to say. It won't damage you, because you're either way you have to gain some weight. The more weight you gain, you have to up the calories. So I would recommend, I mean, I don't know exactly, like, obviously, if you're a skinny guy, but definitely start with like 3,000 calories. That probably is a lot. But if you really want to, maybe start with like lower calories, like 2.5k calories, and then go up every like week with like 100 calories, something like that, and then stop at like 4,000, because 4,000 is quite a lot of food, and it will make you sometimes even want to puke. That happened to me a lot when I was bulking. I wanted to puke a lot of the times, but I continued because I wanted to actually gain some mass. You will feel a little bit, ill sometimes, but that's just the process that you have to go through. You have to feel sometimes a little bit or like a little bit that you want to puke, but sometimes you just have to go through it. And of course, there's much more better ways to do this by just eating clean completely, and you don't have to worry about like just puking or whatever, or like worrying about like, feeling really ill, because I mean then you're eating really clean, but you're probably not gonna immediately go to clean food and like a gallon of water. Like start slowly and go and gradually go up, and that should make you gain some weight. Obviously hit the gym eventually, the full body splits or calisthenics, and then around a year in, I think you can go to push-pull legs, a very common workout program that I actually used, but I don't use it anymore, but I might go back to it sometime because it really is not that bad. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, I think I just said everything I wanted to say. It was, you know, diet, having a good diet is very important, and, you know, beginning with calisthenics, doing some like basic bodyweight workouts, bodyweight exercises, and then eventually you get to the gym, and then you actually start, you know, doing your gym stuff. And also, I forgot to mention, you have to obviously do some cardio. Of course, you don't want to do too much cardio, but you want to do a little bit of cardio because it won't hurt, and it will only do you good for the most part, because it's also good for you because, you know, you need good health, right? And having good cardiovascular health is important for your body. It really is. So doing a little bit of cardio won't hurt. It's just gonna be better for you, and that's what I recommend for skinny guys to start working out. And I feel like that's the case with my channel. My target audience is mostly young people, so it's definitely gonna target a wide audience for you. I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. My bad. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Good luck gaining weight if you're a skinny guy.